Hey, what is up guys, this is the Kung Fu Guy here, and today I'm going to talk about a question the subscriber asked me in one of the comment sections of my videos from China. That video was from my sparring match, where I wrote at the end of the video that due to some injuries I wasn't able to continue on filming fights or to do myself any more sparring matches during my stay there, which were I think 3 weeks, 4 weeks after that video was filmed. And I wanted to talk to you today about, and that's what he asked me, how to prepare himself and how not to get injured in China, because the training there are really intense. I don't regret even a second, even though I came back after being there for just 2 months and I was completely out of training for 6 months. I had to delay my military service for that time, so I'll have time to recover, and luckily I was able to overcome the injuries. I know there are some people who are not capable of overcoming that seriousness of their injuries. I wasn't having that problem because my injuries weren't that terrible. Now, what do you do if you want to go to China or to Japan or to Thailand to train martial arts? And whether you have experience or not, you know that the training there will be really intense, and that you're probably right now in no condition to stand training there, and that guy wants to go for a year. Now, I myself, after military service ends, which is about 3 and something years from now, I want to go to China, not just for 1 year, I want to go even for 2. At least that's my vision for now, what I want to do after my military. It might change, I might pursue some other stuff, but for now, this is what I want. Just like you, to go to China for a long time. And for that, and because of my experience from there, I know the importance of preparing yourself for it. You can't just go there and expect that you'll manage to survive a year. Now, the problem with China, and I don't know about the other places because I've never been there, but especially in the school that I've been in, I know it's also correct for other schools, they do a really traditional way of training. Now that training works for some monks, maybe for Shaolin monks, let's say for example, that have been training from age 4 until their current state, which my master was about 50 years old and he's still quite amazing. I mean, that guy is really intense. And I think the reason he is because he was starting from a very early age. He was developed to become a warrior. We developed to become computer freaks, where we just sit down and shut our body and just do something with our brain. That's the problem. We in the Western world, in the modern world, are not used to that intensity, or even aware that our body can take such intensity as if you would get in China from your trip. So the problem with that is that if you get into that, just like me, into that state after you've been, let's say, a long time of sitting every day for about years, you must realize that you got to develop yourself, otherwise you'll injure yourself. Develop step by step, level by level. Don't start, let's take for example a man that have never done runs before, and now he wants to get in shape. He never ran more than 200 meters, and now he go for a 5-kilometer run. What would happen to him? He would probably feel pain or even injure himself from that overtraining. But if he would have started very little by running a really short distance and then developing another meter, always going upwards, and it can definitely reach the 5 kilometers, and it even can reach higher goals. Just like you, your goals right now is to be able to stand a year in China conditions of training. So you must get prepared, and I'm going to tell you in the next video exactly the things you need to do. But I want you with this video to understand that don't say that, oh, I'll manage somehow. No, if you go there in your current state, unless you're in a really great shape, you will damage yourself. Just like I did. and that's a really bad thing, because you only develop yourself by getting stronger. If you damage yourself, you're not getting stronger. You have to rest, and that rest period would take a lot of abilities from you. I know myself, I became really bad because of that 6 months period that I was in training. I have to go all the way from a zero to a hero, and I'm still not at the same state that I was before China. But I'm developing there. I'm not stopping, because now I know how to train. And that's what I'm going to tell you in the next video. So click right here. I'm going to upload it just now so you can watch both of the videos if you really want to. But remember, don't just go there and do something. You have to train hard, but you also got to train smart. Peace.